Men of Reddit, what have you learned from living with women that you had no idea about before? So, this is a double-edged sword, really. I grew up in a place without hot running water, so you learn to shower real fast. You get the important bits, and there's no time for luxuriating because, brrr. This has worked out well for the jobs I've held in M/fire service, and my bathroom time is significantly shorter than that of my male coworkers. However, if I take time and shave in the shower / do a face scrub / put on makeup / whatever, I get the whole, girls take forever in the shower / bathroom speech, but if don't do those things, people get weird about it and I get a lot of, "Are you feeling okay? You look sick / tired / unprofessional." If you want us to look like society's ideal version of rested / healthy / professional, you can't complain about the time it takes to do it upright. Also, dudes seem to love the extra girly stuff we have in our showers. I've yet to have a brother / boyfriend / male roommate who hasn't taken liberties with the scrubs and schmears I leave in the shower. There's something about kukui nut oil and honey crystals that's just too tempting to pass up on, smiley face. When my now husband and I first started dating, we did the whole shower together thing one evening, thinking it would be fun to have two grown people in a dorm room shower. Anyway, I started the water and got in. He came in shortly after, and when he got in he started screaming. He immediately broke out in huge red welts wherever the water had touched. He then felt it was a good time to tell me he was allergic to hot water, aka crazy sensitive skin. I found out then that he takes showers with just enough hot water to knock the chill out of the cold water. That was the last time we showered together. That was in 2005. I enjoy looking like a lobster when I get out of the shower and not being able to breathe due to the steam. He showers like a snowman. You can never know what's safe to put in the dryer. Jeans never go in the dryer because they'll shrink, and I just broke them into a comfy fit. Except when they are now too loose and need to shrink a little so they show off my form and don't make me look fat. Ditto for shirts, PJs, workout clothes, basically any piece of clothing needs to be pre-cleared for the dryer every wash. A few weeks ago my dad put one of his own jumpers into the dryer with the pre-approved stuff my mum had chosen, and yes, you guessed it, it's shrunk because it's a wool blend. How do I know is about this? Well, I'm home for Christmas and have been told the story a million times and been shown the jumper at least 6 times. She's bought him a replacement for Christmas and will spend a lot of time writing a witty message on the gift tag. You can load a dishwasher wrong. Milk goes bad several days before the best by date. One single hair clipping from when I shave is on the sink equals bathroom is filthy. She has 3 sets of tweezers, 2 hair brushes, 7 different lotions, 2 contacts cases, empty, 1 case in use, 2 partially used bottles of solution, 2 deodorant sticks at different levels of use, toothpaste goop in her sink, half a mountain of makeup triangle things and cotton balls, various brushes, pencils, powders, multiple hair electronics, curling iron, flat iron, presumably other irons, hot air gun, tiny folding mirror circles, and that weird eyeball guillotine torture device thing all crammed into her half, 90%, of the counter equals perfectly fine. Edit, spelling. Edit 2, clarification on the topic of milk, I believe in the best by date on the container. She, however, thinks she can smell it long before it is bad. Apparently she drank some spoiled milk as a child and it made her violently ill. Now she is convinced that she can smell it being bad even when it's not. After a few attempts at convincing her it's okay, I've just added this to the choose your battles list. I refuse to buy milk in anything larger than a pint unless a recipe calls for more, otherwise she pours it down the drain a couple days later. Paper towels are expensive, the way my wife talks about them, they are woven from angel hairs and can't be used without express written consent. Same for Clorox wipes, but worse. OMG, thanks kind stranger for the gold. LOLXD, my first ever gilding. JK, I know who sent it and already thanked them in PM. Just thought it was required to make the typical edit. I like to make an edit on my high updated comments with a synopsis of the replies below, but family stuff is holding me back for a while. Taking a shower is a huge process for my wife and daughters. There are 7 different soaps that each do different things. 21 different shampoo and conditioner bottles that I knock over every time stepping in and out of the shower. There are razors all over. Oh, and I use the same towel for like 3 weeks. They need fresh, clean towels every shower. And, I never knew that people actually used those little square towels. There's also some poofy thing that hangs from the shower head. No idea what that's for. I've had to buy 2 extra suction cup shower tray thingies to house all their showering needs. I've also learned that when I go to the store to buy something, I will always get the wrong thing. There is often several different types and brands of the products that I need to purchase, and I will always pick the wrong one. Women's brains are amazing at remembering that. Women abuse men too. My ex-wife used to kick me, slap me, spit on me, etc., when she got pissed. I was unfortunately religious and loved my kids and decided that divorce was bad, and I always wanted to live with my kids. When I finally pushed her up against the wall, after 5 years of her abuse, and told her do not ever hit me again, she called her mom crying, saying he put his hands on me. Literally her words verbatim. That's when I knew I was absolutely. How does a 6 foot, 200 pounds man who manages a bunch of people admit my wife hits me? I never feared for my life when she hit me. It was just humiliating. It was a constant reminder that there wasn't I could do. I absolutely believe women are systematically victimized. But men can be victims too, and our justice system doesn't seem to consider that as a possibility. That women are exactly as terrible as men, and that it is not the gender but the individual personality and experience that determine how they live. I've lived with 3 women in my life long term. One was a nester. She wanted the place tidy and presentable, needed nice curtains in the windows over the blinds, dirty dishes rinsed and stacked neatly, laundry in the hamper, etc. She'd get very angry about something as simple as leaving a wet washcloth on the edge of the tub after a shower. Very high-strung. One was a total slob. She'd come home and change out of work clothes and leave her whole dirty outfit, including socks and rank, sweaty underwear, in the front room or the TV room. If I didn't pick them up, they'd stay there till she was out of clean clothes and had to do laundry. Wouldn't shower sometimes for a couple of days straight. Left hair wads in the shower and on the counter, left food-encrusted spoons sitting directly on the kitchen counter. She was easygoing about everything, but always started getting worried I was angry when I start cleaning up. Couldn't pay her bills on time, even when collections started garnishing her wages. And the other was middle of the road. Didn't need everything perfect, had some expectations and got annoyed from time to time like most people, but generally acted like an adult. But you know what, with all 3, the one thing I learned is that long hair gets everywhere and is super uncomfortable when it gets tangled in your butt crack after you pull a clean pair of briefs out of the dryer in a rush. Some people, men and women, seem to be this way, just extra sensitive and verbal about every minor irritant. My ex-BF was like this. If he didn't get a perfect night's sleep, he'd call in sick to work the whole day. If his back hurt, I'd have to wait on him hand and foot. If he ate too much or drank too much fizzy liquid, he'd up and leave to go home immediately if we were out at a restaurant. I'm the exact opposite, though if I'm honest I feel like I just have a high pain threshold. My one weakness is cold, though. I can't be cold. Some people find they like nurturing someone like this, and offering up their discomforts strengthens the relationship. I, rather don't. It can get excessive. I knew about the hair clogged drains and extra creams. What I did not know is how much a primer makes a difference when using makeup. Or how many ways to make your nails. Also, I know my wife's favorite foundation, Ultra HD Forever in shade Y315 by Makeup Forever. I have always taken self-maintenance, actually cleaning face with product, use a little extra money on a good moisturizer, face masks and nose strips etc., for granted. From where I come from, many men could benefit by using a bit extra time and money to groom themselves and take better care of their skin and face.